Right, we're back already. I thought after Leeds we'd probably have a little bit of a lull, but I made quite a few pickups in the last week or so I'm here to go through them. Quite unexpected, most of them, but the very next day we came back from Leeds, got a message through from the charity shop that they had a couple of things for me, and one of them was a nice CRT. It's almost exactly the same as this one. This one's Matsui, but the other one's got Bush printed on it, but they look like they're exactly the same model, and the same remote even works on both of them. I haven't got anything on this at the moment because I'm struggling to get the ISO right so you can actually see what's on that screen, because it's blaring out too bright most of the time. But we've got Xenophobe on the Atari 2600 Plus there. Hopefully that's playing some kind of a track screen at some point, but otherwise it's just going to be Xenophobe on like that all the time. Anyway, they sent me through a picture. I'll put the picture up now of a CRT and a few games. I'll put the picture of the CRT up now, and then I'll show you the games in a sec. And I only paid a tenner for all these. I only paid a tenner for all these. So £5 for the games and a £5 for the TV that I've just hopefully put a little clip, a little shot of up in the corner. There's a few DS games, nothing majorly brilliant, but well, actually, probably a few not great, and then a few decent ones. So the first one is Big Brain Academy. The second one's Brain Training, and then we've got Zoo Tycoon, which is a little bit better, I suppose. And we've got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And then we've got three half decent ones. We've got Nintendogs, Dash Hunt and Friends. And we've got Cooking Mama. And we've got Mario Kart DS. So like I say, the TV and all those games only cost me £10 for the lot. So can't complain with that. And then the next day after that, when we it was the same. I think it was the same day actually. After the Leeds gaming market on the Monday, I went in CEX. And I was looking for a game at the gaming market. I asked a few stalls about it as well, and none of them had it. But it came into stock at Gateshead Metro Centre quite unexpectedly the very next day I was looking for it, so that's quite lucky. And it's Viking Battle for Asgard. The reason I got that is because when I first got my PlayStation 3, I think this might be the very first game I played on it, and I played through a bit of it, but I don't remember ever finishing it. So I wanted to get that back and go through that again. Hopefully finish it this time. And also in the window they had a Wonder Boy on the Game Gear, and I think that was only £6. Obviously I paid with vouchers for both of these as well, so probably didn't even cost me £6 to be fair. And then I can't remember if this was on the same visit or not. I don't think it was. It might have been the next day or a couple of days later. And they had a game marked as unboxed in the cabinet, but obviously I bought it because it still had the box, and it was marked as unboxed because it's got just got that one little tab missing there, and it's Burai Fighter. And apart from that one tab, it's still got the other tab. It's still got the two tabs on the bottom. And if it'll even come out of the box. Anyway, there's the cartridge, nice condition cartridge. I don't know why this has been so difficult coming out, but it has got a dust sleeve, but it's not an official one. But it does have the manual as well. So that was £10 on box price. And it actually looks like a decent... I've never played it before, but it looks like a decent game. Some kind of like shooter where instead of being a spaceship, you're a little kind of spaceman kind of thing. So I'll definitely give that a go. I'll definitely play it, probably keep it. If not, I'll play it and then move it on. But when it's anything that's boxed and is listed as unboxed, I'm more than likely at least going to look at it, and I will probably buy it. So that's the next one. And then this was definitely a different trip to CEX. I think I was trading some stuff in actually, and just while I was waiting for the vouchers to be issued, I just decided to pick up a couple of games, and one of them's Lego City Undercover, which I might already have, but for £2, even if I have, I'll probably use the case for something else. And then get these the right way round. Got Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2, which I don't have yet. Well, obviously I do now, but I didn't look at them properly. I mean, obviously the big USK thing probably should give it away on the front that it's not a actual UK PAL one, but oh, that's the wrong one. Of those is the wrong game. Yeah, sorry. I still got the Lego game there instead. The two Bayonetta games, I've got German writing on the back, and that makes me think now whether the other one's got German writing on the back as well or not. I mean, it has a little bit of German writing, but most of the writing's English on the back of that, so I don't know what's going on there. And then the next pickup is back to the charity shop where I got that CRT from, and they sent me a picture of a PlayStation 3, literally just a console, but there was 3 or 4 games with it. One of them was and they said it had a controller with it, but it didn't. But we'll come to that in a second. There was 3 PlayStation 3 games. There was a FIFA game, a Fallout game, and an Assassin's Creed, I think. But then randomly, with a PlayStation 3, I thought I'd hit the jackpot because there was this physical copy of Fortnite with it, which was, I've recased. It was in a bit of a battered case, and this has been put in a faulty disk drive at some point, as have some of the PlayStation 3 games. And I don't know why you would put a PlayStation 4 game into a PlayStation 3, but that PlayStation 3 had a faulty disk drive, so I opened it up, took the top off the metal casing off the top of the disk drive, and one of the little plastic pincers, when you put the disc in, that it grabs the disc and pulls it in. One of those had come out of like the little metal runner on the casing of the disk drive, so I just put that back in, and it works perfectly now. Although I wouldn't want to be putting any expensive games in it or anything, I'll probably just use it to test games, cheap games, things like that. Maybe I might even move it on as spares and repairs in the future. But like I say, all the discs have been put into a faulty disk drive, and there's hardly any scratches on the actual data side of this disc. There's one that's a bit ropey, but would probably come out if you put it through a disc cleaner, but it's actually scratched. I don't know if you can see that, it's actually scratched the top of the disc in a few places. But it works. I've tested it. I've installed it on a PlayStation 4, and the game plays fine because I think it just downloads most of it still from the internet anyway, even though you've got the disc. But it does work, and seems to be worth quite a few quid. But obviously, with that damage, I'm probably not going to be able to move that on. So I'll keep it, or if someone I know actually wants it and they're not too bothered about the scratches on it, then I'll move it on to them cheap. These were online orders from CEX, and the first one, I was convinced that I've had this marked down that I had it in my collection all the time, and I didn't actually have it, but it was marked. I've got like a list with all the games, and then if I've got them, they're highlighted in yellow, and if they're not, they're just left blank. And I thought I had this one all the time, and it turns out I didn't. I went through all my games when I was thinking of doing a links video, and I've ordered it from CEX online. It wasn't expensive. It's not come in the greatest condition, but I'm not too bothered. It was only like $17.95 with the postage, and that's Ishido Way of the Stones, so not the greatest game, but I needed it for the collection. I thought I already had it. I thought I only needed 10. It turned out I needed 11, so well, in fact, I think I needed 12 when I ordered. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The next one I got was Link's Casino. It was cartridge only. Again, these boxes are a bit of a nightmare to try and get the locking tab free. Probably I will have cut that bit out again. It's just taken me 30 seconds just to get into a cardboard box. So I just ordered it cartridge only because I already had the box. It's not the greatest condition box, but again, once you've put it in a box protector, it doesn't look too bad. And I mean, that was £8. So if it ever comes in stock for the 15 quid or whatever it is for a better condition one, maybe I'll upgrade in future. But if not, this one will do for now. It's not exactly a great game or one of the expensive games. But now we'll move on to the main event. And I actually, I was on Cash Converters, looking on Cash Converters, and I saw something, and there was 5 items, and I put them all in my basket really quick, paid for them, and put them, because it was only at the Cash Converters near me down the road. I put them all in my basket and set them up as click and collect. And then after that, I carried on looking. Once I'd got them paid for and everything, I looked at the rest of the stuff. And it was some Nintendo 64 games. So I carried on looking at the stuff, and there was a console which they'd listed as spares and repairs, but they'd tested it on this really old crap LCD TV, and there was a picture of a screenshot where they tried to get Mario Kart working, and it was all fuzzy at the bottom, and then the picture was squeezed just into the top half of the screen. But some of the other games that were listed, including one that I've picked up here that I'll leave till the end, were either expansion pack required or designed for expansion pack games. So I had an idea that this console that they'd listed as spares and repairs anyway, they put it up for £50, and I'll show you in a second anyway. I had an idea that because there was expansion pack games, that there'd be something. Obviously, there might be an expansion pack in the console. Anyway, I'll quickly go back to the things that this video is mainly about, which is the 5 games that I quickly put in my basket and went to click and collect. And I've got them all in the wrong order here, so if you just excuse me a sec while I put these back in the right order, because I just want to show them in a certain order. The first one on the Nintendo 64 is World Cup 98. Nothing special, but it is complete, and it was only $2.99, so that's good. And then just dropping them all over the place. Excuse me. And the next one, quite a good one. I think it's international. Is it international? Sorry, Track and Field Summer Games. I thought it was international track. Oh, it is International Track and Field Summer Games. And again, that was only $2.99. 1 or 2 of these didn't have the insert. They had the box, the manual and everything, and most of them did have the inserts. But so I went on to Game Box Protector and actually went on and bought some of these Nintendo 64 inserts. I ordered 10 and they sent me 15, so they've ended up only costing me about 70p each. So even the ones that didn't have an insert, they've still only cost me £3.69. And I think this is one of them, which is Nagano Winter Olympics. Again, $2.99, and maybe another 70p for an insert. If I can get one of these open, I'll show you that they are complete. But these box protectors have got that weird locking clip. There'll probably be a strange cut here while I just go and get something to open this. Alright, sorry about that. The locking tabs on these box protectors are a bit of a nightmare. They're good to keep, obviously, for keeping the games in, but when you want to get back into them to have a look, not that great. So the box isn't in perfect condition, but certainly not bad. I've not done anything to this one either as well, apart from put it in a box protector. There are a couple that need a little bit more work. This is one that I bought, that I put one of the brand new inserts in, as you can see. Still got the precautions leaflet and the manual. So very happy with that. I'll put the precautions leaflet underneath. And now I'll endeavour to, as easily as possible, put this back in the box. And oops, put that back in the box protector. So like I say, the boxes aren't in perfect condition, but I can probably do a little bit of, try and make them look a little bit better. And also, once they're in a box protector, they actually look quite good, I think. And then the next one is GT64. Not going to get every one of them. They're all complete. They've all got the manual, and 1 or 2 of them have got a brand new insert in, but some of them have got original inserts in as well. And again, $2.99 for that one. And then the last one, which is in probably the worst condition box, because there's on the top corner there, Wayne Gretzky's hockey. It is 3D hockey. That's got a bit of a rip there, but it's not unfixable. And also, again, $2.99, manual, complete. Oh, there's some of that black, I didn't notice that, there's some of that black tape there, which was on the next one, and I think it's probably covering up that these were ex-rental games, because that's what it was on the last one, on the next one, which is a bit more expensive game, which I'll show you the console first, and then I'll get to that. But it had some of this a couple of pieces of this black tape, and underneath it said, was it Choices or something, and like some kind of rental thing. So I've got that off the other box easily enough, so that'll probably come off nice and easy. So I'll move on to the console, because it came with a few extra bits. I might as well show you straight away, because I kind of spoiled it now anyway. It did come with the expansion pack, which CX are selling those for £55 by themselves anyway, and I wanted one for my own Nintendo 64. So I've since bought a jumper pack for about £8, I think, and put it in the console, and I probably will end up moving it on at some point, but I'll be keeping that expansion pack. I'll probably be keeping this Joytech pack, which I think you can use as a memory card or a rumble pack. Yeah, it's got like some little switch there that means you can use it as either one. I don't think you can use it as both at the same time. And then this is a similar story. This is an HMV one with WWF Attitude on, and it's got the memory or rumble option on that one as well. And it came with also an extra nice blue Nintendo 64 controller, nice tight stick, springs back into place nicely, so that's quite nice. And then I've left the power supply and the AV lead upstairs because I've had it plugged into that other CRT. I've been playing on it. So like I say, there's the console. It's in really good condition. Works fine as soon as you put it on a normal telly with good leads, with proper leads. I think they might have been trying it with RF on a really crappy old LCD. So it wasn't working. Like I say, I bought a cheap. It's official, but didn't cost me a lot for that jumper pack. So I'll probably move this on. It does come with a nice grey official controller, and again, it's a nice, decent stick that springs back into place nicely. So I'll put that back in the box, and then so I'll pick that up while I was there because, like, I thought on the off chance it might have an expansion pack, and when I saw it did, I thought, right, I'll have that. So then when I bought the expansion pack, I wanted to get a game that either needed the expansion pack or was designed for the expansion pack, and I was on about Majora's Mask, and I think they had £45 on it. It had the box and the manual, and I wish I'd picked it up now and I just left it because I picked up this other one instead. And the reason is, I saw this game while I was in Leeds having lunch with my daughter on the way back to the Armories. I nipped in CEX to see what they had, and they had this game listed as mint. And the reason it caught my eye was because it was in the box, and I thought, oh, maybe they've graded that as unboxed, and they've actually listed it as mint for £135. And that game is Star Wars Battle for Naboo, and they had £50 on this originally. It's got no manual, and the box is ropey. It's not the best condition box. It's actually in better condition now because, like I say, I've taken some stickers off it and stuff. I thought this was just sticker residue, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to get that off. But anyway, that was £40, and CEX have got this one listed up as mint for £135. Now, don't get me wrong, that'll have a manual, and it is in better condition than this one, but is it in 95 quid's worth better condition than that one? I'm not sure it is. So this one's one of those ones that comes with the insert kind of already glued into the box as well. Otherwise, I would have put one of those new inserts in to keep the shape and the integrity of the box a bit better. But anyway, that's my pickups that I didn't expect to make because I thought I was going to have a nice quiet few weeks until the Newcastle gaming market at the beginning of March. And it turns out, even since then, I've got a couple of other things on the way. So there'll probably be another video before the gaming market anyway. And I will definitely do another video before then, but it'll probably be a collection video. I think I'm probably going to do it on my Lynx collection. Anyway, I was going to say that's all I've got to show you, but like I say, I didn't expect to pick any of that up, and I've picked it all up since the Leeds gaming market. Hopefully, there'll be some nice things to find at Newcastle. Might see a few of you there. Hopefully I do. Don't forget to look out for the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.